Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 with episode 12 of my modded survival series. In between episodes, I have done quite a bit because I have been unable to record. I went out of town for a while for a business trip, and while I was just hanging around the server, I decided to experiment with different building structure ideas, as well as using the quarry that we set up in the previous episode to start mining out large portions of my base. And if I fly over here, and I have to admit that I have been using the bat morph quite a bit, and I think that's probably acceptable whenever it comes to building. But I think whenever we're going out and battling and stuff, I do want to come up with a different flight mechanic. But as you can see, I probably should have waited until morning, but you can see this is the front so far. It's not done by any means. I have quite a few ideas. I decided not to have the entrance down here. I thought having it a little bit higher up, maybe with some stairs on the side or something like that, maybe some lava pools out in front, it might be kind of cool. And I probably will fill in a lot of these gaps with the crag rock. Let me fly over here, and you can see probably from right here I will make it like a little slope of crag rock, kind of make the front of this blend into the other side of the mountain. I think that would be really cool. And if I fly inside, you can see all of the work that I have done in here. It's still not complete. Right now it's a huge mob farm. But I have carved it out in kind of a circle, semicircle pattern. At some point I will put lava down there. Probably needs to be soon because of the amount of mobs that are spawning. And this is going to be the entrance to the main portion of my base. But this is really just the entrance. So somebody will come in. I'll probably have like a fence or something here, walk down these flights of stairs and be able to get to the rest of my base. So I think this will work out pretty well. Let me fly up to the surface up here and I can show you what I've done. And this one just finished, I guess a day or so ago. But I decided to have a main corridor. Well, it's not really a corridor, but it's more like a tower inside of the base, and this is going to be basically where my stairs and stuff are going to exist, to go between different floors. And I have some ideas for the top level, but probably don't really need the quarry here anymore. But you can see what I did. Even though this is going to be cylindrical, I decided to have the quarry just dig it out because I didn't want to do this in 3 or 4 different steps like I did on the inside, because this inside part, trying to get the quarry to do these little areas, it took a long time. So I decided just to carve out a large square, and then I'll just fill in the curved edges later. So if I fly down here, if you saw my Twitter, you probably noticed I almost made a mistake because I left this quarry running for so long. You can see that it obviously got into the fortress where the end portal is. But fortunately, I haven't actually explored too much of the area. But let me see if I can remember where it is. Fortunately, it didn't break or dig up the end portal, and there it is. Yay! So that was a fortunate thing that we didn't actually quarry out the portal, but we did find it, which is kind of cool. And we'll definitely need to come back in here at some point and take a look at the end, visit the end dragon. But I'm gonna leave that for now. I think in this episode I want to actually start with Botania. I've never used Botania before, and this is all going to be new to me, but I think it'll be fun, a little fun exercise, a little bit away from what I've been doing, and I'm probably going to do it up here. I figure up at the other surface, that way the sun, whenever it's actually out, it'll be able to shine down, because I'm going to create a few things that's going to rely upon the sun, but this will at least give me some area so that I can do that in. So let me go ahead, run down here, and I need to grab some dirt. And I wish I had, I probably should get a silk touch, that way I can actually grab a dirt block, or a grass block, because otherwise this is all going to be dirt up here, and I'd rather have some grass, if at all possible. I don't see any grass blocks around here, so I'll probably need to grab a silk touch. But I am probably just going to go ahead and fill this out. Probably leave the center open. I have a couple of ideas for that, but for the most part, I am going to fill this in, this top area, with dirt, and we can probably start it. But if I look at this, Lexica Botanica, basically it's just a book with any kind of sapling. So I have not actually played around with this mod. I probably should have done a little bit more off camera just to experiment with things. But let's see. Let me grab one of these saplings and book. There we go. And this will give us the Lexica Botania. Yay! It's a pretty cool book from what I've seen on other people's videos. So we probably need to at least go through some of these. And I don't know how to navigate. I guess it's backspace. Probably should read a little bit about this off camera. And as soon as I am prepared for the next step, I will be right back. Alright guys, I am back, and I have decided to come in here and make an excavator because I want to have silk touch on something, mainly because all of the dirt up there is just dirt, and I would rather have grass in my Botania area. And as you can see, I increased the size of my smeltery, basically grabbing all of the additional parts from my old base, and I went ahead and brought over the tool forge and everything, and I've already poured everything that I need to create an excavator. And this one's just going to be my silk touch one, so I don't need anything spectacular on it, but I did want to have it at least semi fast, mining speed of 6.4. This will be pretty good. I guess so. But then I'm going to add the modifier for the Silky Jewel, which is basically 4 of these silky claws surrounded by an emerald, or surrounding an emerald. So let me go ahead and do that. I had to fly down in my mind to grab some emeralds because I was out. But fortunately, with the quarry that ran, it was able to expose quite a bit of that. So now we have Silk Touch. Yay! So let me switch to bat mode and fly over here and see if I can go ahead and grab a little bit of grass. There we go. Just one is fine. It'll spread, but this will at least allow me to pick up grass and stuff like that, and we'll actually use this quite a bit later. But why are you on top of my thing? Move it. Move it. Goodbye. Alright, so as you can see, I have created a fairly large surface up here. Let me go ahead and place my grass block so that it'll have time to start spreading. But I left the center open because I am thinking that I'm probably going to have like a little water fountain or something, a little stream of water that comes through the entire center of this tower. Still trying to figure out how that's going to work. I don't know if I'm going to make this just look like a fountain, or am I going to make it look like a stream or something from this mountain is just dripping in there. I still need to figure that out, but as you can see, I did create this 3 levels deep. As you can look here, I have 2 levels of dirt, 2 layers of dirt, and then I have the stone bricks underneath it. That way, if I were to basically dig into the soil, I wouldn't be going into the ceiling of whatever room this is going to be, because I'm planning on having maybe another room right here, but that one I'm still trying to figure out. So let me go ahead, and it's nighttime. It seems to always be nighttime whenever I'm playing, so let me go ahead and sleep real quick. Whoa, I do not know what's going on here. That was weird. That was like I was falling. Maybe it's because of how high I am, because this is Y level 149. May have confused the sleeping mechanic, but here we go. I think this is going to work out. So I want to run in here and figure out what I'm going to do next. And with the Lexica Botania, we can get these day blooms, and this is going to produce mana. And if I look in the next page, I need a petal apothecary. So let me figure that one out. Petal apothecary should be fairly simple to make. And white petals. So let me run downstairs, grab everything that I need, because I have this chest over here that has quite a bit of the Botania flowers. Well, thought I had quite a bit, but apparently I really don't have that much, so I'm going to have to use this sparingly. Maybe I had another chest around here that had more of these. I might have to actually run around the world and grab a little bit more of these flowers, because these, whenever you put them in your crafting grid, oop, nope, that's biomes of plenty, they will give you mystical petals back of whichever color that you have. And I actually want a little bit of you, and I'm going to create a couple of slabs, and these will go there. Slab, slab, petal, petal apothecary. Nice. And while I'm down here, I am going to grab a little bit of water. I should probably bring 2 buckets, because I'll probably need an infinite water source up here. That way I don't have to keep running down. I guess that's one of the other reasons I decided to create it 3 levels deep, because if I were to have water here, I don't want it to be dripping down. This will probably be good. So let me go ahead and put the water there. Yay. And for now, I'll probably move this later, but I will put it right there. I should be able just to fill this up. There we go. Nice. So let's take a look at the day bloom. And this is going to require an orange, 2 yellow, and a light blue. So I do not have any of those. So I will need to run around the world and see if I can find some of these flowers. I think, yeah, it looks like I should be able just to come into this more biome down here and grab a few of these. I'll just have to figure out which ones are Botania and which ones are biomes of plenty. So let me go ahead and run around the world and see if I can find more of these flowers That way I can go ahead and create the day bloom. Alright, and I am back, and I did find several, not a lot. I'll probably need to go in between episodes to get a little bit more on the Botania flowers, but I brought the 2 chests in here so that I have a supply of them, and I decided that I'm going to create 2 of these day blooms, which is basically 2 yellow, orange, and light blue. So 2 orange, wait, no, it's 2 yellow, an orange, light blue, and a normal seed. And there it is, yay! So basically, the using a normal seed acts as a catalyst to whatever you put in there. So that needs to be the very last thing that you add to your Petal Apothecary, if I can remember the name of it. I'm just going to put it right there for right now. Can't really do much with it right now, but here in a couple of seconds we should be able to do something with it. So let me go ahead and grab another bucket, fill that up, and I want to create probably a mana pool, I think. A mana pool. And that is going to require living rock, and in order to get living rock we come in here and we need a pure daisy. So let's take a look. So we need 4 mystical white flowers, and that'll give us a pure daisy. So I guess 2 of these. Oop, I said I was going to make 2 of those day blooms, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. Just 2 of the yellow, light blue, orange, normal seed, and that's pretty loud. So let me go ahead and get the water back in there. Day bloom, gotta go right there. Nice. And I need a normal seed so that whenever I put the 4 mystical white, it'll create the pure daisy. Cool. So now should be able just to put that there and surround it by stone, which of course I didn't bring any stone with me. So let me run downstairs real quick and grab some stone. Fortunately, I set up my what is that, igneous extruder? Is that what it's called? Yeah, and I set it to create stone for me, because I didn't know how much stone I was going to need for all of my base. And let me go ahead and grab some spruce trees. I'm going to have to go and cut down a few more trees at some point, because I don't have a tree farm going yet. I should probably work on something like that in the next episode or 2. But here, I should be able just to surround this pure daisy with either stone or logs. Doesn't matter the combination. Just after a certain amount of time, as you can see from these particle effects, that it's converting these into either living wood or living rock or living stone. I can't remember what it's called. Living rock, yeah. So as soon as that's done, I don't know exactly how long this takes. I'm not sure if it requires sunlight or not, or even mana. Don't think so, but I am going to sit here, babysit it, and as soon as it's done, we'll be able to go on to the next step. Alright, here we go. It's starting to convert. I'm not sure how long it takes to convert wood. There we go. Nice. So now, should be able to just chop that stuff down. And I needed at least 2 of this living wood for my next step. So let me go ahead and grab that and start converting the next batch. And let me take a look in here. Might actually create another one of those, because this will actually take a while. So let me grab 4 of these and one regular seed, and that should give me another pure daisy. I can use one to surround wood, and the other one can be used to surround stone. Guess that'll work. I'm not sure if it has to be up or not, but I don't want to take any chances of that not working. I guess I could have moved it over one, but that should be fine. I'll just keep an eye on those because it's going to be a manual process right now because I don't have any automation. But now I should be able to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I only need the 5 to create a diluted mana pool. Yay! So if I put this here, let's see, how does this work? I think I need more wood, so let me go ahead and come over here, take a look at the Lexica Botania, and I keep wanting to call it Encyclopedia Britannica, but let me see, there we go, living wood. So this will give me a living wood twig, and that's going to be used to basically see what's going on with all of this stuff, I think. Maybe? Or do I have this wrong? Twigs. I might need more than just the single twigs. Okay, yeah, I need 3 of those. So let me go ahead and actually create a couple more twigs. Kinda wish... Did I bring a axe? I wonder if this works. Please work. Nice. I don't like waiting. That is so much easier. For the impatient, oops, I did not mean to do that. I'll just grab that one here in a little bit. So hopefully I can start working on something that will automate this a little bit better in the next couple of episodes, because I do not like this complete manual process that I have going on here. There we go. And I should be able to take any colors. I think blue and red would look good. So let me go ahead and convert these into their petal form, because if you look, you can actually see the color petals that you use there. So if I were to use this lime, come over here and replace this one, you can see that it's lime now, but I think red and blue will look pretty good. So let me go ahead and put those in there. I'm trying to shift click it in here, but it's not working. There we go. And alright, so you can see that I have the little bar in the middle, and I can actually see that these are full. Right clicking them, the bar is completely full. That means that they're not putting their mana into this pool, and I believe that's because we do not have a mana spreader. So let me go ahead, grab some more of this living wood. I think this will be the last I can do of this for a little bit. Yep, I'm out of wood. So let me come over here and create a mana spreader. And I think it's just the normal one. So I need gold in here. Jump. There we go. And I guess it's any petal. So let me grab that lime green one. Gotta have to run downstairs, I think. Yeah, I don't have any gold on me. So let me run down here real quick. Grab a gold ingot or 2. Let me just grab a few blocks of gold just in case, because I don't know if this is going to be needed. It looks like it's going to rain on me. So let me come up here and see if I can sleep through the night. Come on. Yay. And if you look here, the Y is doing some weird things. It does not like me up at this Y level. There we go. cool. So the rain's gone, and we have our mana spreader, and I should be able to come over here, just pop this guy right in the middle, and is it going to work? Accepting mana from items. I don't want to be in bind mode. How do I do this? Alright, let me check the book real quick. I might be doing it wrong. Alright, so if I come in here and I take a look at generating flora, Daybloom. So these basically need to have blocks in between. I do not know. Oh wait! It has some there. Yay! Alright, cool. So I need to be in function mode. Okay, so this with just the 2 Dayblooms are probably extremely slow. So I may make some more of these, maybe off camera, I'm not sure. But we should be able to get quite a bit of mana in here, and we can start doing some of these other things like the functional flora, or maybe I can look into baubles, because there is one that I would love to have right now. It's the Sojourner Sash. Basically, in your inventory here, if you click on baubles, you can see that you can wear belts and rings and necklaces and stuff. So this will basically give me step assist. And let me see what does it take to actually create one of these. Rune of Earth and Rune of Air, a little bit of leather. Let me see. Earth, rune, can I not type rune? Apparently not. Rune, Earth, Rune of Earth, there we go. So I need one of these things, which is a runic altar, and what was that sound? I guess it was the mana spreader sending some mana to the pool. That's kind of cool. I guess I didn't wait long enough, so I need a runic altar. Runic altar. And this is going to use a mana pearl and some living rock. Okay, that shouldn't be terrible. I should probably bring a little bit more inventory up to the surface there, because I do not want to have to constantly come down here for things. Let me just grab a couple of those, and I think I'm going to need quite a bit of iron. So let me grab that. Well, 48 blocks of iron is probably way too much. So let me just grab half of it, and let me go back up to the surface. I'm hoping that I have enough mana flowers, or not mana, the mana petals, to be able to do this, but we will see. So let me take a look at the runic altar, and that's going to require one of these mana pearls. There we go. And I think I just have to wait until I have a little bit more mana in here in order to throw this in. So let me go ahead and cut here. Otherwise you guys will be bored watching this with me. I might run around, see if I can find more flowers, because I think I'm out of the yellow ones, and create a few more Daybloom, because this will take forever if I don't have more of these mana producing flowers. So let me go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I waited and waited. I actually went to go do other things while this was filling, and it looks like it filled quite a bit, so I should be able to get the rest of these. Hopefully we can finish that before the end of today. Okay, so apparently I just didn't have enough mana at the time, but now it looks like I do. So let me go ahead and take a look at Rune of the Earth. And that is going to be, oh yeah, I need this still. That's going to require that. So there's my runic altar. Cool. And for now, I'm just going to place it right there. And I do think that I need to point this mana spreader at it. I think. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, so next step is block of coal. Alright, so I guess that's just placing these items on here. And that should be fairly easy. That's a block of coal. Just right click the items and you can see that they're floating around. And I must have put all of my stone away. I just needed the one. There we go. And 3 of these. 2, 3. And I think you just right click it. It'll start doing it and you can see the little progress bar. That's actually kind of cool. And I do need a living stone or living rock. Because as soon as this is done, all I have to do is throw this living rock on top of it. Come on. That's actually a pretty cool effect that it has. There we go. And nice. So that creates 3 of these Rune of Earth. So now I should be able just to do the same sort of thing with the air. And this is carpet, carpet, string, and what else did I need? Feather. There we go. Nice. Hopefully I have enough mana to do this one. So while we're waiting on that, let's just take another glance. Oh, I need another steel, which is basically just an iron. And 4 leather, and I got that. Nice. And this, I guess it's just a normal crafting table. Alright, where are we with this? Looks like it's done. Oops. And right click it. Got the air. Nice. Alright, so now we should be able just to construct this just like so. There we go. Sojourner Sash. Nice. So I can just shift click that in there, and you can see that I'm able to jump up a lot higher than I was before. I guess it's just 2 blocks, and of course now I have my step assist, so I should be able just to walk up 1 block without having to jump. Looks like I'm traveling much faster. I don't think you can enchant these, but it might be kind of interesting if I can enchant it with like haste or something like that, give it a little bit of extra speed, but I think that would be really nice. So that is the Sojourner Sash, and this is with Botania, and we got quite a bit left to be able to call ourselves Botania experts, but I think this is at least a good first step. Next episode we'll probably adventure a little bit more with this mod, see what other kinds of things that we can create, but I think I'm going to have to wrap it up for now. If you could go ahead and rate the video down below, it would be greatly appreciated, and also if you like the series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.